We need raw food and alkaline and organic donations to be able to help people that's struggling like that, but we can't do it. I started Richmond Street Angels and bought 25 burgers, and we did it every day, 5 burgers, and they weren't vegan. Yeah, that's how Richmond Street Angels started. That barely was even able to happen. So you guys are really gonna have to do your parts if you want to see healthy Dr. Sebi approved foods being distributed. But I would like to see that. I think if you guys want to, let's make it happen. I didn't even know that these were homeless people that entire time. I always thought that these were an RV camp.
Oh no, yeah, it's a homeless camp.
It's a shame. A lot of these people that are homeless are addicts and going through really unique problematic situations. If you guys help us to distribute Dr. Sebi approved foods and want to help to heal people in this community of Richmond through Richmond Street Angels, I would love to help them share their experience of how it goes and all of that scientifically, and that there's a lot of them are scientists that the world needs. So you guys should really get together and figure out how to help.
Going on. Yo, this seems to be a pressure.
So happy to use this rolling machine.
Cold.
It's so windy that we can't light. Oh, it's too windy over there. You guys know how I spoke over there? Oh, not the bin because of the water. So we're gonna go for the party.
Okay, let the games begin.
Let the games begin. Let the hotbox session begin. Oh my gosh. Let me make sure this is a good song. Please close. I don't know this song. Thank you.
One time, my friend that I met maybe her girlfriend, she was gay, came here. And they had a blunt, and they didn't share it with me, and she smoked it while she was taking a shit.
Huh?
She smoked it while she was taking a dump. And it looked so fun, but they didn't share it with me. And I was like, that's very rude. My face is clear, I think my parasites are dying.
Huh?
For me, I know.
You don't think so? I didn't know at all. I was so surprised. Like, that was the last thing I was ever thinking. I'm sorry, I rolled it so bad. I'm so sorry. I am not good. I thought I rolled it better.
Say, look at that girl with that canal. They just came out of the bathtub.
They wish they were us. They wish that they had a tickle. They really do wish. Oh my god,
okay?
is this a weeping willow right here?
Oh.
Beautiful.
That's a weeping willow or acacia. Oh, it looks like.
This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, because I was trying to calculate, and it looked like some, like even a lot.
I was ready to buy it actually.
Yeah, let me see. I want to see that. Let me put my mask on and pick it out.
But you like the Park 55, right?
Yes, you guys, for my birthday, we're gonna go to a park.
Oh, can I tell them?
We're going to a Park 55. We're gonna go for 3 days. We're gonna go to Aunt Charlie's. So y'all better not take up my spot if you guys are gonna go to Aunt Charlie's too.
No, I shouldn't tell them that. I shouldn't tell them that. I'm shy. But yeah. And they have a kitchen. We're gonna eat raw food. We're gonna eat juices. We're gonna eat organic. And since my people will not, since we ate bread, we'll have zoodles. Zoodles are good for you anyways. Yeah, we'll have a raw food feast, but we're gonna juice until, yeah, but raw food is good for you. Like, it's perfectly fine if you eat raw food right now. It's just to get it done faster. These are what we were gonna buy. I like that.
Look at that inside. Let's go inside. This can travel the world.
Yes, can you get us from San Pedro State to San Francisco?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. This one can travel the world.
Really, kid?
Yeah.
Is it half of the size of that one?
Well, this is 50 footer.
How long is the picture to that one?
Oh, this.
No, to this one.
Oh, that's about 100.
Oh, so half of it.
Half of it.
Yeah, get that one.
Yeah, look. See? This is just travel, right? It's like
Oh my god, and then we can travel everywhere on this.
anywhere. Anywhere, huh?
Look at this way. Yes. That is half. Or? Yeah.
Yeah, but you're gonna have your husband.
I was gonna buy one. You're our best friend.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Okay.
What do you mean?
Okay, so I get to get a wife too?
No, we've been married for some time. You don't get a
No,
wife.
see, that's unfair.
You can have a be
That's
best
unfair.
friends with my mom.
That's unfair.
I want to do as best friends with my mom.
Right?
Yes. So let's just do this. Okay. And now we just need her too sometimes. So monsters, do it. Go.
Then I get to get a wife.
Wife. Well,
Huh?
my mom can't get married, no. My mom can't get married and she can't have sex.
Yeah.
So you get a
I'm
best
not in
friend
that.
with my mom.
I'm not in that sex age anymore. You know?
I know. That's why you guys are perfect. You guys are exactly like that. You guys both have to not have sex and you're both ecstatic about it. One time I got laced. When I got laced, it looked like it was really hard because it was like I couldn't tell if I was gonna fall off of here or if I was gonna go get hit. So I was just like, I'm not gonna fall off of here. I'm gonna go get hit by a car, and I started running to the street because I had to make sure that I wasn't gonna fall off of here.
Yeah.
That was so scary. It was like all here. I had to run. I was running so fast. I don't know why. Oh, I seen. You know the guys from the movies with the hands that have metal
What's this?
hands? Oh yeah, you can smoke up there. You go up right there and you can smoke up there. Yeah, I didn't like all that. I'm not a nature person and it seems like I was gonna fall off.
Go to my left. Oh, nice voice.
Singing an Italian araya. Did you know like one of the top violin players played in the subway in New York and everybody just passed by. They didn't realize who was playing.
Oh, you know what happened? When I got laced, I was like this tunnel wouldn't in. I was
Oh, shit,
running,
yeah.
running and I wouldn't in. And it kept running, like already like running
I was
right
in
now.
school and somebody laced me and I ended up hitting the principal.
You guys, he did. And right here, this is where I realized I needed to call the police because Michael Myers and his little monster friends were gonna kill. I looked back and he was right there. Him and the guy with that mask and like some different scary monsters. I thought about it like, yeah, I don't call my grandma for some reason. I don't know why. I didn't even talk to her. And then I called my mom. And they thought like, Lizzie, why are you running home when you can just call your mom? I was like, damn, you hella stupid for that.
Oh shoot.
And then I called her and she came and she was on her way at this point. Okay, go.
No, so yeah, I got laced. Same thing. Like I was going through the railroad tracks, and then like the railroad tracks weren't ending, and I
That
had to
happened
like,
to me right next to here. The railroad tracks right here.
and my home was like 5 miles away, and I was like so freaking
Why
high
are you
because
doing-
somebody laced me.
You were hanging
In
out with your
school?
friends like this?
Yeah, in school they laced me. They gave me something, right? And I didn't realize.
So
Oh my god.
mad. I would have killed them.
And then I got so paranoid that somebody was looking at me. I said, what the fuck are you looking at? And then I ended up fighting. And then the principal ended up breaking it up, but I ended up punching the principal in the face.
Wait, why did the principal? Wait, that's bad. Dang it. Dang it, that's bad.
Yeah, that's bad. This was in high school in South San Francisco.
That was in San Francisco. Did you get in trouble?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you got suspended, but did you actually get in any trouble that you cared about? No, you
Well,
didn't actually care. Like, they didn't
Everybody in the
actually
school wanted to kill me. Like I'm talking about, I'm going to like the bus station, the bus stop, right? And the whole freaking, oh man.
happened to me too.
The only ones behind me, right, supporting me were the Italians.
This is where this girl got she let somebody booty rape her. And then I made her tell her boyfriend that she let somebody booty rape her. We were talking about it right here. Oh, it was about right there. Yeah, my mom pulled up like this and I got into the car. And then I didn't have a problem. It was just because that girl had bad vibes. And I don't know, it was weird.
Huh?
It was just weird. The girl had bad vibes. Wow, so how did you, so they didn't kill you?
No, they didn't kill me,
like,
but they
how?
were
How did they
practically.
not kill you? How did
So I
you
was
not get
inside the bus.
killed?
So I was already inside the school bus, right?
Yes.
Freaking, they were trying to turn the school bus over. That's how bad it is.
But they were just mad at because of fight.
Yeah.
But how did you not get killed? Like, how did you avoid it? How did they not turn the bus over?
I don't know.
They used to have a police camera right here.
How did they know? It was. I was a bad teenager. Now I'm at Harvard.
Yeah, you are. Wait, so then how do you not get out of the, how do you get out of the bus?
I think, well, the bus left the house, not the house, but the school grounds, right? And right? But that was one scary thing when you see the whole school trying to turn over the bus. Like shaking it.
I would have been scared. Because I couldn't handle like
What about the people that were with me inside the bus? How were they feeling?
Wait, in like jump houses, when people would like go to turn over it, I would get scared of that. So it just gives me anxiety. The concept of being in a bus and then flipping it over. It has
like
glass.
another time. This was in junior high. I got into a fight.
Yeah.
And then thinking that whole Filipino gang from San Francisco all met up in South San Francisco in my school. They wanted to kill me.
Did you become friends with them after?
No.
Oh. How do you not be scared of them?
No, because at that time
I would
I
be
was a bad
scared.
guy.
But
I was a bad guy.
That's scary. Oh my god, that would give me anxiety.
Huh?
That would give me anxiety.
It's like one time I was watching a movie with my parents. So right, me, my brother, and all these Filipino gangs, they know me. I'm on their most wanted list. So boy, they wanted to attack me while I was with my parents.
That's so scary. Oh my mom, because I know my mom wouldn't fight for me, so dang.
Ooh, yeah. My
I would
parents
just disappear.
I was a bad
I wouldn't
boy.
even be able to disappear. I don't even know what I would do.
I was a bad boy.
Wow.
Got into like stealing cars.
Oh yeah.
I have a master key for all Ford cars. So you see a Ford car, get inside it, take it. But what we do is we just drag it around and then we return it like a block away from their house.
Were you scared of your parents hitting you if you got caught? Wouldn't you? How are you not?
I got caught on one time.
But wouldn't you be scared of, like, how are you not scared of your parents? That's what I never understood, because there's like a lot of people that do that.
I was scared of my parents.
If my parents would beat me, my parents would kill me, like literally if I did.
I was
If
scared
I
of my
ever did
parents.
anything like that. You were scared when you still did it? What if they would have attacked you if the police dropped you off in front of their house? At their door.
Oh no, they got a phone call in the middle of the night saying pick up your son is in jail.
And then they didn't kill you?
Well, no.
Oh, you didn't do anything. No, but why weren't they mad about you doing stuff like that? How were they not mad about you?
Product of divorce.
Oh, but that was because you guys had money, so it didn't matter if you got bills for it. So
I was a product of divorce, right? My parents were divorced and I was probably acting up. But at that time, I didn't feel like I was acting up. I was just being a regular teenager.
Oh, so they wouldn't like get you in trouble over stuff like that?
Yeah, so.
Oh. See, because if my kids started doing stuff like that, I would be okay with it. This way. This is how I walk my dog.
You do?
Yes.
So they know you, people here?
No.
They say, oh, there's Liz.
I know the guy at the Up and Under. I don't like him because he wouldn't from the Up and Under. He allegedly cheated on his wife and had sex with his employee
With
and
what?
got her pregnant.
Oh shit.
But before that, he wouldn't let me. And everyone here supposedly sells coke. And
Are you serious?
that's
Huh?
supposedly what they say. And then what was the other thing? Oh, when I was 16, I really needed a job, and I turned in my application, and I think I even put my social security number, and he wouldn't give me a job. And then I don't even know if he shredded the paper. So I just don't like him.
Who is this
Everyone-
Indian person?
Oh, I don't know him. He just has always been there.
The Sentinel. Ah.
There's also these bricks. Hey there. Oh. Yes.
There's nothing in yeah, that's just
Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, they always talk about it, but I never paid attention because I just like the statue
just
part.
an
I don't
Indian.
like the words part.
like, why would we have an Indian in Richmond?
Oh wait, which way is it? This way.
Right.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Here?
Oh.
Is this the one? Huh?
Yes.
Okay.
Portugal. It starts in 9 minutes.
Let's go. Oh, you're going to the point. Did you want something?
No.
Huh?
Oh, I should have brought our coconut water.
It's okay. Oh, that's right.
John, get your goddamn pot out of the oven. I want to bake some cookies.
Yeah, that was my childhood. And it was a really interesting childhood because my mother, being ex-Mormon, as I mentioned, had left behind about 500,000 Mormons. Them were the children of my uncle Larry and Aunt Bonnie. And so, starting in the summer after I got out of kindergarten, my mom would ship me to Orem, Utah every summer for Mormon indoctrination.
You don't have to eat the
And which was a great antidote
this
for
one.
the sex, drugs, and rock and roll that
Almost.
was in my face, right? Well, the mother was here.
No.
And I was the youngest of three.
I know.
My older siblings,
I'm just gonna do
they got sucked into the vortex of the
I wanna see
post,
if that
you
one
know,
has
the post-hippie days of late 60s, early 70s. And so they turned to a life of crime when they were in their preteens. They were hardened criminals by the time they were 12, 13. Institutionalized. Frequent flyers at the juvenile hall in San Francisco up on Portola. It was officially called Youth Guidance Center, YGC, but we all knew what that really meant. It really stood for Youth Rock Hall. So yeah, anyway, my sister, she was blonde. She was a real bitch. And I developed a strong hatred for blonde people. And present company accepted, of course. You're kind of strawberry one, so I think you're but yeah, blondes. I've got this whole blonde joke here. Let me check it out. This is new material, fresh off the press. It says, I hate blondes. It was written on January 16th, 2023. That's today. This is fresh.
You know what you're getting?
This material is so fresh.
Ooh, maybe I'll.
We could do a salad.
Yeah, get the salad.
So, older sister was a blonde.
Right?
I'll see if they're organic.
Huh?
I'll see if they're organic.
Gluten-free. Yeah, they should
tell a
be.
blonde joke, would that be considered a hate crime? No?
But a lot of people can't afford organic, that's the problem.
Okay, so this
This is
blonde
organic.
got a Ferrari from her sugar daddy, and she decides to take it out for a spin. So she's clocked at doing 95 on Highway 101 through Marin, and she gets pulled over by a CHP officer, who coincidentally enough happens to be a blonde woman. All right. So the blonde officer pulls over the blonde driver, and the blonde officer asks the driver for the driver's license. Okay. So the blonde driver is fumbling through her purse. She's a little agitated, and she says, what does it look like? And the blonde officer very patiently says, well, it's square, and it's got your picture on it. So the driver's fumbling in her purse. Oh, she finds a
That's a
compact
good
mirror,
detox,
and she
the
fits it
matcha.
and smiles, and she hands it to the officer.
Should I do the matcha? I was gonna ask
I'm
what
gonna
the
do
hot
it.
Says,
Yeah, do the matcha.
no, I didn't realize you were a cop.
Hello.
What's in the Haldi do?
Okay.
Hallelujah.
Yeah. All right. So my second blonde joke.
that's our version of the
We'll
turmeric
off the
latte.
stage and introduce the first. Okay. So second blonde
Isn't
joke
that
is
vegan?
that same.
Is it with milk?
in her
Yeah, you can choose what
Ferrari,
milk you want to add in.
She got fed up with all
what
the
else is
years
in
of
it?
discrimination
Almond milk
and
powder.
blonde jokes and
Turmeric powder.
expense and
That's
decided
it?
to do a
Just milk and
total
turmeric powder?
beauty makeover.
Okay, can I
So
have
she goes
one of
to
those
salon,
with the
gets her hair
vegan
dyed
milk?
black and cut
Which
into
we
a
have
chocolate
oatmeal,
bar.
almond.
And so she
almond,
decides
please.
to take the Ferrari
You want
out
a
for a
small or large?
celebratory ride in West
Large.
Marin. And she's
Okay.
tooling
Is it hot,
around
right?
the 𝐃𝐄𝐈𝐒
Yeah.
Reservoir. She sees this
And then,
beautiful
can I have this
pastoral scene
24
of a
karat
flock
gold?
of sheep on the hillside. And there's the shepherd tending to the flock. So she
Yeah.
stops
Anything
the
else?
car, gets out of the
So, I'm gonna
waves
have,
the shepherd. He says,
the matcha
"Hi,
tea,
shepherd,
large.
your sheep are so
But can you make
cute.
that ice?
Can I have one?"
With ice?
And the shepherd looks at her, well,
And then-
I'll make you a deal. If you can guess the exact count of sheep.
Did you get the salad? Are you getting salad?
Is the salad organic?
Yes.
Oh, it is? Okay, can I have one with no cheese?
The one brain cell. And okay, and then
The green salad with no cheese, please.
Shepherd was very astonished. Oh my God, you nailed it. Okay, deal's a deal. Go ahead and pick out. So this time she walks among the flock and she picks
So I
out
have
the
the Haldi
friendliest,
with
nicest
almond
sheep.
milk flour.
She picks it up and puts it in her car. And she's ready to drive off. And there's a knock on her window. And the shepherd says, "Hey lady, I got another deal for you. If I can guess the true color of your hair, would you give me back my dog?"
Oh, yes, please, yeah.
All right, so that's enough. That's enough for me. We are a little moving over time, so hey, it's 6:45. Good round number. 5:45. Time for our first comedian of the night. It is Rhoda. Grab it all. Give it up for Karen.
For Becky and the staff. I'm so happy to be back. Thank you, Becky. All right, so my name is Rhoda, and I am 48 years old. Every time I tell someone I'm 48, they always go, "Wow, you look your age." Yeah. One of my girlfriends said that I could pass for 30. I was like, come on now, I'm Filipino, not Korean. Get your Asians right. Thank you. I don't mean to brag, but I am a great mom. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm a great mom because I don't have any kids. Thank you. I am a dog mom. Everyone give it up for pit bulls. Both of them were cesarean. I'm technically Gen X. Anyone else here Gen X? Okay, hi. How about millennials? Any millennials here? John, okay. Gen X. No offense, okay? But sometimes I feel like I have more in common with millennials. John, don't you hate it when people accuse us of being self-centered and narcissistic?
That's right, I'm Gen X.
Excuse me, but there are two I's in millennial. Am I right, John?
Gen Z.
She got it. You can Google it if you didn't get it. I love avocado toast, especially on toasted man buns. Yes. Hey Becky, do you sell avocado toast on toasted man buns? Oh, you're darn it. Next time. Oh, I started a new job last week. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Twitter, I will be back.
Oh.
Yeah. But on one condition, I have to provide my own toilet paper. I guess Twitter's going through a rough time. Any Gen Zers here tonight? I don't think so. No Gen Z. You know, that's too bad. Because this morning, I uploaded a tutorial on TikTok for crying makeup. Okay, so crying makeup is when you put makeup on to make it look like you just pretty crying. So this morning, I started crying because I realized that I am so woke that I canceled myself.
You canceled yourself. That's the...
Oh my God, I look so pretty when I cry. Check out the tutorial, okay? And Gen X, well, what they do is they ugly cry, okay? They ugly cry when they see their daughters on TikTok doing soft porn videos. Oh. All right. Who's on the dating apps? Anyone on the dating apps? Hey! Well, if you happen to be on Tinder, that app has been around so long that their long-term users are starting to get matched with their aunts and uncles. Yeah. So, great for Alabama! What do you call it? Oh, everyone here lives in the East Bay, I assume, yeah? Everyone is local? Okay, well, I live in Marin. I live in Marin because my boyfriend is white. Marin is so white.
How white is it?
Marin is so white that all the wives are Asian. Marin is so white.
How white is it?
Marin is so white that everyone has a golden doodle. You know what that is, right? Yeah, that's right. It's part golden retriever and part ramen noodle.
Oh, what?
Marin is so white. Marin is so white that all the kids look like golden doodles. Marin is so white.
How white is it?
Marin is so white that parents give their children names like Paris or Cashmere or Mistake. Marin is so white.
How white is it?
Marin is so white. They have a bakery that is both gluten-free and vegan, so all they serve is sadness. Marin is so white that now I am white. I am so white.
How white are you?
I am so white. I went to Target and I asked a young Latina where to find batteries, and she wasn't even wearing a red Target shirt. Oh my God, I'm so white. Hey, give yourselves a round of applause. Great, Muffin. Good. Well, my boyfriend is actually a Russian Jew, and I'm a Filipino Catholic. But we actually have a lot in common, right? Like both Filipinos and Jews, you're both late for everything.
Okay.
And they're both famous for a food that starts with the letter B. Jews have the bagel. Filipinos have the balot. Balot is a partially developed duck egg embryo, also known as 𝐕𝐋𝐿 neck. Ouch. Okay. Both Jewish and Filipino mothers love using guilt. Do you know the differences between a Jewish mom and a Filipino mom?
What?
The New Testament. Thank you. Russians and Catholics have a lot in common. Russians believe propaganda. Catholics believe the Bible. Catholics drink wine representing the blood of Christ, and Russians drink vodka until they can taste their own blood. Russians and Filipinos have a lot in common. They both love karaoke. Who here wants to hear the duet between me and my Russian Jew boo? Who wants to hear the duet?
I do.
Okay, I believe you. I totally believe you. Okay, here we go. I need help with the beat though, so here we go. Snap. Snap. Good. Summer loving, vehicles. Summer loving, it happened so fast. Feel crazy for me. I met a boy, he's as sweet as can be. Summer breeze, drifting away, Lupia, summer night. Da 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 da. Thank you, that's my time. Give it up for her.
There was one more blonde joke that I forgot. How many blondes does it take to screw in a light bulb? What? Just one. She stands there and holds the light bulb and just waits for the world to revolve around her. Okay, so yeah. This one's fun. I took up Muay Thai kickboxing a year ago this month. Had a couple of violent events happen to me in December 2021, and I decided, I'm going to toughen up and learn some moves, right? So I learned all the, the.
Has anyone here lived in the city before? Oh my God, it's so expensive. I'm glad I moved out. You can't be an artist and live in the city, I found. But you see a lot of people who look like artists in the city, which is weird. I remember I was in a cafe just like this, and I saw this guy. I knew he was cool because even though he was white, he had dreads. No, that's how you know, real cool. He had headphones on, he had all these like journals laid out, and he had tattoos of music notes on his forearm. And I was curious, so I was like, hey man, what do you do? And he didn't say anything to me. He just pointed at his jeans. They had piano keys on them. And I was like, my bad. How long you been driving for Uber? He said, 5 years. Yay. I was so broke in the city. The only people that make money in the city are computer programmers. And like, do we need so many computer programmers anymore? No, we have all the apps. They're just there to update apps. That's all they're getting paid for now. And all the app updates are lame. I got a notification on my bank app on my phone, and it was like, hey John, check it out. Our new widget makes it easier to find your account info. I was like, thanks Chase Bank. Never had a problem finding my account info. Always have a problem finding the freaking money. Where is my money? Real. I love you been saying that all the time. Like, real? That's real? I just got diagnosed with something. My health isn't that good. I got a Nordic tract because my doctor tells me I have fatty liver. Yeah, it's weird to get that diagnosis. Like, he was like, Mr. Ott, you got fatty liver. I was like, what'd you call me? He's like, no, it's a medical term. I'm like, no, it's not. Fatty is what we call Austin in 5th grade. Isn't there like obese liver or something like that? Apparently not. Just a fatty guy with fatty liver. I grew up, you know, kind of poor, kind of rough. Both of my parents were addicts. Mom couldn't stop doing uppers. Dad couldn't stop doing mothers. Yeah, and a lot of kids, a lot of siblings growing up, which made us poor, which sucks. Because when you grow up poor, you have to be defensive. You know, you have to defend yourself from the other kids. Because the other kids were always, you know, talking about all the things they had in their house, fancy things, VCR players, modems. And I didn't have any of that. So when they were like, John, you're poor, your house is so small, I had to be like, shut up. My house has stuff your house doesn't have. Like 4 wheels. My house has 4 wheels. I had to turn that into a good thing. You know, I was like, yeah, your house, you're so rich when you're going to get robbed because all your nice stuff. When somebody tries to rob our house, I'm going to tell my uncle stepdad to put our house in gear and we'll just drive away to the next campsite. Thank you for appreciating Uncle Stepdad. I'm glad you did. Yes, I am white trash. Thank you. I'm getting older now and I'm starting to get lines in my face, which is cool, but I'm actually proud that I'm getting the frown lines, getting these lines, which these are the lines that mean you're smart, because you're thinking. I'm really happy I'm not getting the forehead lines, these lines, because these lines mean life has constantly surprised you. That's not good, right? Like frown lines might be like, I don't think it's a good idea to invest in a Radio Shack. Whereas the forehead lines are like, my 401k lost how much money last year? Frown lines are like 10 years ago, somebody going, I don't want to buy property in Santa Cruz, it's only 30 feet above sea level. And then forehead lines are yesterday, someone in Santa Cruz going, honey, how many fish did you catch in our living room? Because they're underwater. I got into some cool things recently. I had brain surgery. I broke my left shoulder about 2 years ago. Pretty lit. Afterwards, you know, I was having panic attacks because it was a very traumatic experience. And I was seeing a psychiatrist, and his advice to me was, have you thought about dating? Who? An idiot? Who can I date? Like, my head was like this big, I couldn't move my shoulder. I was so antisocial because this was in the middle of the pandemic, you know? So I get on morondate.com. They didn't have that. They had the next best thing, so I get on Tinder. And I went on 2 dates, and I ended up arguing with the people. It wasn't even like a bad date, you know? It was like, oh, hey, sorry, we should see. Like, I'm arguing with the people. And I talked to my programming friend, Julia, and she's like, hey, John, I hate to say this, but the algorithm actually matches you up with people who are just like you. Yes. So I went on 5 more dates, bad dates. I don't really like myself that much anymore. I'm starting to appreciate people's baby stories, which I never thought I would, because I always thought baby stories were boring. But what I've realized is listening to baby stories now is like listening about somebody talk to me, tell about me when I was in my 20s. Like if you ask somebody about how their baby did last week, that would be like asking my drinking buddy how I was at the bar in my 20s. He'd be like, oh, yesterday we had a bad day. John threw up on me. Then he threw a tantrum when I tried to take the bottle away from him. We went to Denny's, he fell asleep in his food. Then when I buckled him in the back seat, he shit his pants. Let's say real, because that was real.
I said, is this right? I said, is this?
After like all my fun surgeries, I was watching a lot of motivational videos on YouTube, because I had goals, and what I like to do with my goals is, first thing I do is procrastinate. So I'll just watch these YouTube motivational videos, and one of them has Arnold Schwarzenegger. Do you guys know Arnold Schwarzenegger? No? Yeah. And he said that he would do anything it took to get movie roles, including, he said he took accent and movie classes. I don't know if you've heard the guy, he has a very thick accent. I'm going to question him on it the next time. Mr. Schwarzenegger, you said that you took accent removal classes? Where was that at? Richmond Elementary School. Wow. I hope you kept the receipt. I grew up rough, like I said before, and I think part of the reason was just that my parents didn't really raise me that well. What they did was they gave me like Disney movies and then children's books, and that made me grow up thinking life was this big adventure where all these magic things happen, everybody works out fine in the end. Here we are, Monday night, Kalidescope.
That's right, yeah.
That is real. Literally, look. Here we are. But that's why, for my kids, I'm going to make some children's books. My kids are getting real children's books about my life. They're going to read books like Clifford the Big Red Dog Goes to Community College, the first 5 years. Yeah. Curious George spends $99 on overdraft fees for 3 bananas. 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, child custody battle. That's also real. That's also real.
Mid-joke, and I'm thinking, I lost that person. I don't remember that.
Oh.
At the same time, it's true. That's a little insight on how the sausage is made. Guys, I started doing comedy about 3.5 years ago. Right after my father passed away, he told me, right before he died, get out there and do what you really want to do, so I'm trying comedy, and I wish he was alive sometimes to see me doing comedy. Not so much for that last joke. I'm glad he was dead for that one. Comedy's weird. Like, someone asked me the other day, like, what are your comedy goals? And I'm like, comedy goals? It's not how you try this once, you get like 1 laugh, you're addicted. Goals. You might as well be tying someone off. Be like, what are your goals with heroin?
Kim K be like, Kim Kardashian be like, goals.
Anyway, I was going to talk about the Godzilla tie-in on that other joke, because Godzilla, the name of it comes from, in Japan it's Gojira. It's a combination of like gorilla and whale. So it kind of is, we could have translated it as gorilla whale, but we made it Godzilla. But I don't know if you've noticed how sometimes in translation how these movies get in other like countries. Like Top Gun, I guess in Israel, it's called Love in Disguise. It's true in Hebrew. And Silver Linings Playbook in Japan is called My Boyfriend is Crazy. That's true, that's true. And I realized I ran into this too. Like I ran into it when I was traveling. I was visiting my mom in Canada. And when we went and saw the movie Get Out, and in Canada they call it Leave Please. It's pretty amazing. You guys have been a great audience. Thank you. Please give it up to Karen.
Dead airspace. Oh no! All right, hey, I'm back. Okay, so yeah, that was hilarious. The reigning champion of the East Bay Comedy Competition. Yes, big round of applause for Ted. Funny guy. So yeah, I am 6 degrees of Jackie Kennedy. Yeah, seriously, Jackie Kennedy was married to John F. Kennedy.
baby boomers, would ask me, Karen, what were you doing when Kennedy got assassinated? I'd say, oh, I was swimming in amniotic fluid. Yeah, because, there was no way I wanted to be born into a world of pain where everybody's crying over the dead president. I stayed in for an extra month. And I came out of the womb with a full head of hair, and I was cracking one-liners to the doctor. Yeah, it was fun. Anyway, so 6 degrees of Jackie. So I married a man. He was a chest-beating Viking from the Midwest, or Midwestie, as my daughter used to call him. So it turns out I was married to the mob, right? Because my Midwestern, he grew up upper middle class, south side Chicago. His dad was a university president, Governor State University. And his godfather was a guy named Greg Petrakis, who was half Greek, half Sicilian. Okay? And the Sicilian side had connections to the Chicago mobster Sam Sean Connery. Okay? So my husband's did you catch that? My husband's godfather was Sam Sean Connery, famous Chicago mobster, right? And Sam Sean Connery had a secret affair with a folk singer named Peggy McGuire of the McGuire sisters. And Peggy McGuire got around. She was also doing the wild thing with John F. Kennedy. Okay? And of course John F. Kennedy was doing the wild thing with Jackie Kennedy. So therefore, I have 6 degrees of Jackie. And interestingly enough, on October 29th, 1988, I met my future ex-husband at a Halloween costume party. I was dressed as Jackie Kennedy in mourning, and he was dressed as a bartender. He was a bartender, a little side hustle. He always had side hustles. He was a union tool and die maker, but he also had a side hustle as a drug smuggler. He was trained at an early age by Chicago Harry, a Chicago mobster who owned a nightclub called the Poison Apple in Southside Chicago. And so Greg, my husband, was a bar back when at the Poison Apple when he was 13. As soon as he got his driver's license, thanks Daniel. Yes, come back again. You were so hilarious. I was going to say epic hilarious, but it's not going to show. Anyway, have a good night. Knock 'em dead and conquered too. Okay. All right. So As soon as husband got his driver's license, Chicago Harry would send him on drug runs to the Mexican border, kilos of cocaine that they would chop up at the bar and sell grams of the Poison Apple. So it was interesting. But that's about all I have about that. Let's see what else I got. Something funny here. Oh yeah. Comedian origin story. Oh God, you guys really want to hear about this. Okay, I'm ready. So I started doing stand-up comedy in 6th grade at Bratton Elementary School in Main Ashburn in San Francisco. And there was a black girl named Lavelle Burton who brought a joke book to the school one day called More Sick Jokes, right? Dead baby jokes, that kind of thing, right? And so Lavelle and I set up a comedy duo at recess. We would entertain our classmates in between rounds of Foursquare and handball, right? She'd tell them some jokes. Here's a sample of my 6th grade repertoire. Mommy, I hate sisters' guts. Shut up and eat what's put in front of you. Mommy, why am I running around in circles? Shut up or I'll nail your other foot to the floor. Oh yeah. I love these guys. You are the best audience today. Sticking it out to the bitter end. Okay, we are near the bitter end, but not bitter because he's not a bitter man. He's a really funny guy. Let's hear it for John.
Is it on?
Yay!
It's on.
Yeah,
it's on.
It's on.
Sorry, man, I can tell you're cold. I can tell you're cold. You're going like this, but we are committed to maximum airflow, as you can see on the sign on every window.
Someone wants to shut that.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's called the plunge. I don't know why there's
Are you serious?
Yeah, I don't know why there's not a sign that says and why that says Natatorium. Yeah, but it's called a plunge. Yeah, this is when you open this, there's just a bunch of water right here. It's just a huge public swimming pool.
Really? This
Yeah,
one?
like the seahorses.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
This is used to be or still?
It still is.
Huh?
It's open. I used to go here.
What kind of swimming?
Just they have, okay, so on this end it's like the shallow kind of kids area, and down there they have deep. But then down there, there's like back there, there's they have lanes blocked off, and they do professional swimming classes. So you like, I tried to do it, but I was doing the tryout, and I got too tired, and then I quit.
Oh,
It
yeah?
was a lot of work.
For swimming?
Yeah, I wasn't good at it.
What stroke do you swim?
Like a frog.
Oh, breaststroke.
Yeah.
Breaststroke.
I try to go like this, because this is the funnest way, you know, like flippering.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I get
Freestyle?
tired. You only have to start. It doesn't get me that far. It's just fun. But
I
it's too
can
much
swim
work.
faster than I can run. Huh?
Yeah, are you like a professional swimmer?
Oh yeah. I can swim for 5 miles non-stop.
I don't know how we're ever gonna
I'd like-
swim again. Like,
Huh?
where are we gonna swim?
I know.
We have to have our own places.
Well, when we have our own place, are we getting a
That's
swimming pool?
Oh, yeah, like we'll have our like swimming pools, swimming pools at our own places, because we're not gonna be able to go to public swimming pool or hotel swimming pools, and we need salt water. That's a very important part. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Salt water pool.
this looks like it.
What?
Like this, where the clown comes out of the sewer. There's water. I forgot how the movie goes.
There's it.
I wanna
There's
watch it.
it.
Oh heck no!
Huh?
No.
Oh, you and I,
That
when
would
we
be so scary.
go in,
The
let's
clown.
watch that Benjamin.
Yeah, let's.
The Benjamin Button.
That sounds so sad.
Huh?
No, that sounds so
it's
sad. I can't. I don't look. That's what those monsters
not
look
weird.
like. Oh, how that scientist look like a ninja or a lady. That's what those monsters. You know what? I think that was the monsters. It was that sign. There wasn't any monsters.
Monsters.
I thought it was like Michael Myers.
Where? Oh.
When I got leaves.
Oh shit.
Because I looked back at that little section part right there that comes out, and it looked like him. And then I started running even faster, and then that's why I was gonna call the police.
Oh my
But then I
god.
was gonna call my grandma. And I was thinking, oh wait, why don't you call your mom? Why are you not thinking about? How did you not think? How are you not thinking about it? And then it took me a second, and I'm like, oh my gosh, Michael Myers, you need to hurry up and call her. And then she came. That was so funny.
Whoa.
Yeah, and then it was so weird because
Stay here on the guy's side.
okay, yeah, like my friend, she was like, you better
I'm
enjoy.
putting my hands underneath the hood of the
Okay, she's like, you have to she's like, you have to what is that?
It's cold.
I know.
My hands are cold.
You have to. She's like, you have to enjoy being high for right now, because it's gonna go away in 30 minutes.
Oh man, I still have half.
Really? Oh yeah, and I was like, I kind of didn't believe her.
I
but
still
was
have
like,
half
you
a
to
joint.
enjoy it. You're gonna have fun.
Huh?
You're gonna have fun. You can watch movies.
Oh.
And then
That's
she was
right.
like, she
Oh
was,
man, I got
and then she was right.
Who?
The girl who I think laced me. She was right because
It's wet on your. There's nothing on wet.
she was like, yeah, I was like, yeah. Enjoying it, and then yeah, it did go away in like 10 minutes. It really went down in like 10 to 20 minutes, and then
Really?
yeah,
Yeah.
and then by 30 minutes it was gone.
Yeah.
And that was the first time that I was late. Next time I was stuck in it.
What did they lace you with?
I don't know, because that time it wore off by the end of it. Yeah, but then the time I was stuck in it, it was 3 months, and then reactivated by night for them. That was so weird. I don't know what it was. I really want to know what it was.
Yeah, that's okay. Don't dwell on the past.
Yeah, I don't really care, because now they have dispensaries. There wasn't, weed was illegal. That was why that happened. Oh, the view. I can't wait till we leave it in. And we can just like go on our boats and stuff.
And then we're right there in Park 55.
Yeah, this is gonna be so much fun.
Huh?
This is gonna be so
And we
much
have
fun.
1,500 square foot.
Yes.
We won't
we
even
have-
see each other.
And we have a spiralizer. No! And we have a spiralizer.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna have so many zoodles. What different types of zoodles should we have?
Huh?
What different types of
Ooh,
zoodles? Should we do
that's it.
pesto? I'll bring the Vitamix so we
Oh.
can make our juices.
The vitamins.
Okay, What do like pesto noodles? Yeah, one. Those are some garlic cheese type of
There's
noodles.
a lot. Plus San Francisco is full of like vegan, organic, right?
We just have to find it.
Clean, alkaline.
They have
like,
Trader
there's a
Joe's
place-
right there too.
Oh yeah.
And they have carrot juice.
And then we can.
They have so.
What about
everything else is
microwave?
berries.
Are we supposed to microwave?
No, I can't use microwave, but they have an oven at our room, and that's what I use.
Huh?
And then I have a dehydrator, so I'm gonna learn how to do dehydrator breads this week, and then if they're good, I'll bring them.
We can do the video. We can do video cooking.
Let's do it.
All right.
Should we get a dehydrator? Maybe that's what I want for my
that's
birthday.
too big. Oh, you want a dehydrator?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay.
This.
I love you
I'm
very
in business.
much.
We're gonna have vegan bread.
I love you very, very much.
I love you
Listen.
so much that I'm going to learn how to make we're really going to learn how to make vegan raw bread. We're really gonna do this.
We're gonna change the way rap is.
Do you guys know that my freaking Tito has changed the rap game because I got
The
mad?
rap game. What?
Literally,
Don't tell
guys
them how.
don't know. I'm not gonna tell you guys why.
And how?
All I'm gonna tell you guys is that he inspired me, and I got mad that all the music was so bad and it was all about like sexual. I got mad, and my Tito, I remember stuff that he was telling me, and he inspired me and gave me the idea to make it how it is the way I did it, and now everyone's about to copy the way that I do it, and there's already people that have copied it, and there was already people that were copying me, and those are all the toppest musicians, all of the things that I just described, all four of those things I just described. So just know, like, I was like, it's so funny, like my Tito doesn't even know.
Huh?
I was like, you don't even know. you literally have no clue. I wonder if he knows. And then like he doesn't even understand. And then when he does find out, I want to know how he feels. So like that's why I told him, especially because I want him to I want to know how he feels when he sees what I'm talking about. Because he's gonna be like, what the heck? How did I just do that? It's crazy. It's crazy.
It's crazy. Now we're gonna change the world.
Now I've meal prepped my smoothie leaf. So this is kale. I just put it in with parchment paper on top, cilantro, a red kale, then some more cilantro. I like them frozen to kill all bugs. That heartworm, my heartworm came back to life when I was eating that muffin. Do you guys see it? Oh my lord. This soup though, it has so much jalapenos, like the ginger, and I added half of a lime into my smoothie because I got so scared. It started bringing me back. I was beating myself up a little bit, like, why did you do that? Because the thing is that I thought it was a raw muffin only made out of dates and carrots, which it is mostly. Then I realized it has a little bit of cassava flour, and then also my salad dressing. I think now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I had sugar. I don't know. I just shouldn't have done that. But it's okay. It's okay because I added a jalapeno to this. I added half of an avocado. I added a jalapeno, and then there's ginger in my smoothie, and I feel all better. And then I feel, because I fasted all day. You guys seen how much I fasted, and then I had a little bit of spiciness. I had spiciness, like acidity. It really was killing everything. It's like, look at how much. Do you see like all this? Like structure of my fucking jaws? I don't know. Okay, so yeah, this is it feels like everything was killed so low, because that's why I was like, when I felt that heartworm move, I was like, damn, that was just still. I realized I was just really still. It wasn't even that bad. It wasn't bad. It was a little bit for a second, but I felt my body getting the nutrients and getting stronger, because my body really loves nutrients. And I didn't feel that much of the worm moving, but then now that I'm eating this, I'm getting nutrients and it's dying. Counteracting is a virtue. Look at my gold star.